Yeah, obviously there's about 12 to 15 games left in the NBA season, and everybody's excited that the Lakers broke their 4-game losing streak by battering a 17-50 Charlotte Hornets team. Everybody's excited in LA. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. They got big games to play. This is an interesting week for the LA Lakers. They still don't have LeBron back, and they're playing some big boys again this week. Big boys that caused them to lose 4 in a row the last week or so. The other big story in the NBA is I am waiting for an implosion. The Phoenix Suns thought they were putting together a new dream team under the new owner, Matt Ishbia. And they went out and they stockpiled all this talent and they traded all these draft picks away, and they're miserable. And the performance they put on against the Lakers on the weekend was just an absolute horror show. I thought the hiring of Mike Budenholzer as head coach, he had had great success, got a ring in Milwaukee with the Bucks. I thought, and he'd done well in Denver prior to that, I thought this guy's going to come in, he's going to rally this thing with his format. These guys don't play a look at defense, and worse, it's like they don't care. They were down 30 points in the first half to the Suns. Kevin Durant looks lost out there. It looks like he woke up as an old man. At one point, he was 1 for 9 shooting and not playing a look at defense at the other end of the floor. The place just it feels like a toxic waste dump, what Phoenix Suns basketball has become. So they got enormous problems there. The other storyline in pro basketball is the WNBA. The union has stepped up in front of Caitlin Clark and has just gone public and said to all their clients, all their players in the NBA, end it, stop it. There's no rationale for it.
Yeah.
All this jealousy about Caitlin Clark. And the union put out a statement. Do you know, since Caitlin Clark's arrival, TV ratings are up 115%? Do you know, since Caitlin Clark's arrival, attendance has gone up 47%? Do you know, since Caitlin Clark signed, average salaries in the league have gone up 29%? And do you know there have been 4 expansion teams given, which means many, many more jobs to other players since Caitlin Clark arrived? Cease and desist with the stupid comments, the snubs, just the terrible treatment of a great player who's meant an awful lot to the league in just 1 calendar year. So do you have any plastic gloves? You want to put them on before you talk about the Phoenix Suns and the toxic dump that place has become? And put your helmet on if you can fire a shot at everybody in the WNBA. But go ahead, John. Yeah, the podium is yours.
The toxic dump in Phoenix. Isn't it weird how teams try to figure out what the right formula is to have a success?
Dream team.
There's dream teams. Then there was, the 3 guys, it was MJ and Pippen and Dennis Rodman. There was always 3. But granted, teams like Lakers, Showtime had a lot of, role players that kind of filled in the gaps. But then it seems that fails frequently when, we got James Harden and you got, and you got
Kawhi Leonard, Paul
George. Yeah. And what happened in Brooklyn over there, when they were trying to get all the stars together, it doesn't work. But Oklahoma City's not doing it that way.
Young kids, though.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is I think they're finding a different formula, a different strategy on how to beat these superstars because they've got the right kind of young guys to make it fit.
That in Houston, I concur with you. And in Cleveland is the unique mix. I mean, they're 56-11. That's the best team in the NBA that nobody's talking about. Everybody's talking about the Lakers, or some people still reveling in what the Boston Celtics got accomplished. But, those guys in Cleveland are pretty good. But Phoenix, what? Just bad chemistry. And so you got new owners flashing his dollar bills coming in the door. He's going to change everything. And look what he's got. He's got a toxic waste dump on his hands with contracts he can't trade.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
And a coach he hired who's a failure right now that they're not listening to. It's absolutely stunning. Go ahead. Ladies' line is open. You got a comment on Caitlin Clark and why this is still going on.
Well, the reunion's right. I mean, Caitlin Clark is making money for all the ladies in the WNBA. They should all be thrilled. Now, is it fair that Caitlin Clark was the one that kind of broke through? I mean, we could argue that there's other players that have had talent equal to or better than her, just never got the publicity. Is it race-based? Is it societal? I mean, we could go down all those paths. None of it matters. What matters is that she entered the league, and the league's making more money, got more fans, more attention. I'm seeing more WNBA players, not just Caitlin Clark, but not and Angel Reese. I'm seeing others. I'm seeing retired WNBA players in ads now. This is incredible what she's done for the league. Yeah, to your point, these other players need just to shut up. It's ridiculous. They're hurting themselves.
I wholeheartedly agree. Babe, you got a comment on basketball, the NBA or the WNBA? Feel free to jump on board. We get to halftime.